Coach, just kind of assess the scrimmage, overall, both offensive, defensively, what you liked, what you didn't like.
Well, we did a lot of situational work, so I like getting those situations in. It may not make a whole lot of sense when we're always doing second and third down. There's never a first down. But for us, it's good. It's good film to teach off of. It was good to see some guys make some plays. I thought Dylan Root did some good things out there. I thought Mice ran the ball hard. Daryl Cash did. But what we got to do a better job of is take care of the football. And again, it's always pluses and minuses. The defense did a nice job. We had a pick in the third down situation, and then we stripped the ball on a blitz. We can't do that offensively. We got to take care of the ball better. So, all in all, there were some good plays back and forth, like you expect in a scrimmage. But we had a long way to go before we line up against USC.
What specifically would you like to see your quarterbacks maybe do better, as they continue to progress?
Again, the big word we talk about all the time is consistency. Consistently leading us, making good decisions, throwing the ball consistently, accurately, and just, establishing themselves so they can be the consistent guy. And right now, there's not one clear guy that has separated himself totally, and so we're still going to have competition probably, first 2 weeks of camp.
Coach, do you see any frustration from any of the guys on offense that played a lot last year and things aren't going to be quite as smooth at this point as they were in the fall?
Well, I'm sure guys are frustrated when you don't have a chance to make plays, and it's up to guys to step up when they have their opportunity, catch the football. We had some drops out there today. It'll be nice when we get Harper back and Josh back and Donovan Lewis back. We got a bunch of guys out right now. But that's football, and so it gives other guys an opportunity. Sometimes the timing is not what it's supposed to be, but we got a lot of time, and what it'll take is our quarterbacks working with our guys on their own between now and August. And so that development time is got to really push us, into the fall, so that when we hit, on August 1st, we're hitting it running.
With this spring in general, and the development time hasn't allowed for as much as it will over the summer, but in these couple weeks, where did you guys make the most improvement, or any players do they stick out?
I think a lot of guys improved. I thought defensively as a unit, we're playing much better with that first group. I thought our secondary improved a ton. Offensively, I think our offensive line is starting to gel. More early in camp, we were a little bit of popcorn. And then, quarterback situation is still wide open. Guys look good at times and not so good at other times, and consistency is what we're looking for.
Coach, talk a little bit about the offensive line. You mentioned that they are starting to gel, and it seemed like there were a couple moments there where quarterbacks, they had more than ample time to get rid of the football. Are you liking what you're seeing despite, having a major departure with Wentworth? Are you liking what you're seeing?
Yeah, I think Alex Fafita's done a nice job going to left tackle. He's getting better. I think it helps going against Tyler Davidson. That competition's helped him. Justin Northern's going to be starting for a second year, so we expect him. Cody's a multiple-year starter. We expect him to step up. I think Bo Bonheim has really had a nice spring, and Sean Rubikov is starting to establish himself as a starter. So that group, I think, is done a nice job. We've got to have a couple more guys come along so that we have some depth in there.
You mentioned, that having Tyler Davison, having switched over to that end, is sort of bringing Fafita along. How much do you think that that's played into the offensive line cohesion, having the sort of adjustments on the defensive line and bringing that pressure from other ends?
Well, I think our defensive line is going to be one of the better defensive lines in the conference. And so to get a chance to practice against those guys is going to do nothing but get our guys better. At first it may hurt their confidence, but if they'll hang in there and keep competing, which they have, and Coach Norcross won't allow anything different, they'll get better, and I think Alex has.
Is there a chance, Coach, that maybe we could see a little bit more of a conservative approach to start the year until you get the quarterbacks more in tune with things?
No, we're going to run the offense. I think Coach Ram does a really good job. Our offense staff does a nice job of finding out who our playmakers are, and really it's just on the quarterbacks to get the ball to our playmakers. We don't put it all on them. It's get the ball to the playmakers, read what the defense gives us. If they're going to spread out and try to double our guys, we're going to run the football more. If they're going to pack the box, we got to be able to throw the ball and catch the ball. And we had too many drops out there today. We've got to get that fixed.
Were you hoping that maybe somebody would step up and establish themselves as kind of the leader heading into fall campus from the quarterback's point of view?
Well, I think, on a given day, it's been up and down. I think overall, Brian's probably, half a step ahead of everybody else. But again, we're not at the point where we're going to, say he's the guy just yet. He's got to continue to compete and continue to improve, as do the other two.
Coach, what's the homework for these guys between now and when the coaching staff gets to work with them again?
Well, they're going to have to, come in on their own, watch tape. This summer's a little bit different. This summer, we can require guys to be here on campus for the first time. Before, it was totally voluntary. We can't be on the field with them, but we can be in the classroom with them for a couple hours going through film work. And all that time, all that prep time is going to, be critical for our guys so that they play fast, they play efficiently, they play without thinking. And we can get there. We're light years ahead of where we are today than when we were our first spring, even with Derek and all of our, really talented players. It was really, really ugly that first spring game for those of you guys that were here. So I like, where our guys know where we're at as far as the system, but we got to do a lot of work to get it polished.